Hello everyone, Kingdom Kid here with another update video. It's been a while. I believe, yeah, the last update video. You know, I do these update videos every 3 months. Talk about every quarter of the year. I'll go back and talk about the previous quarter, and then I'll talk about what games and stuff I'm looking forward into next quarter. So, yeah, we're halfway done with 2020, guys. Wow, that's crazy. With the kind of year it's been, yeah, it's been crazy. I definitely need to get a haircut. I probably will get a haircut this weekend. It's 4th of July weekend. I'm actually gonna go home. I haven't been home in forever, and it was supposed to be because of this COVID thing. So, yeah, a lot of stuff has been going on, and I want to talk about this right now. It's been rough, mentally draining. I'm sure it's been doing that for a lot of people, and it's even been doing that to me too. I feel it most days. Most days I wake up and I'm thinking, man, I don't want to do anything today. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to record videos. I didn't want to do anything, even though I still did it. I was like, I still woke up, did my workout, showered, did my videos, recorded videos, did my live streams. Back when I was doing the live streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for Persona 5 Royal, which, by the way, we wrapped that up. I hope you guys enjoyed that live stream. It's fun as hell. I really did enjoy Persona 5 Royal. It's a lot of good. It's a big game. It's a big game. We platinumed it. So now we're going to be moving on to my next games, I should say, that I'll be live streaming. And I'll mention that later on, but I want to talk about this first. So, yeah, as I said, there's been days when it's like, I don't want to stream. I didn't want to play video games. I didn't want to do anything at all. I just wanted to lay in bed and do nothing. But I still got up. I persevered. And I was like, yep, I have to do this. Like, I have to do this, you know, put on face, put on things. But it gets to you at some point. And I feel like most days it's not as bad as other days. Some days are just the worst, but I still persevere. But, and that's what you gotta do. You just gotta, you know, when you need to take time off, and you know when to take time off, you're just feeling like, man, I can't do anything. Just relax, take a deep breath, and, you know, maybe take a nap. Take your day off. Take that day off. Just do nothing and just focus on making yourself feel better. We'll get through this together. You know, just be smart, be safe, be healthy, and hopefully we will come out of this stronger together than we have before with this whole COVID thing. So I just want you all to know that, yes, I've been feeling that too. I've been feeling that, the effect of COVID, and as I'm sure everyone has. I've been feeling it too, so you're not alone in that aspect. You're never alone in that aspect, so just want you all to know that. All right, let's get into the past quarter. So in the past quarter, a lot of good things happened. Actually, I want to talk about March a little bit. Actually, the last day of March, the end of the first quarter with Persona 5 Royal coming out. That's basically all we did this whole quarter. I honestly can't remember what the first day was I streamed. Maybe it was April 11th. I started streaming Persona 5 Royal. And I believe for the first few, like, I want to say the first 2 or 3 weeks, I was just doing it on Saturdays like I normally have. But then I was like, you know what? I can't do that. So I changed it. I changed it from just playing Saturdays to Saturdays and Wednesdays. Do 2 streams a week. And I love it because Persona 5 is a big, meaty game. It has a lot of stuff in it. Hell, two of these streams went over 5 hours. This last one went over 5 hours. It's almost 6 hours long. Mostly because it was a lot of me talking more so than actually playing. It was more me talking about some of the stuff that happened in the game, kind of like saying this and that. They add new events to it at the end of the game from vanilla, so, and I liked it. I loved everything that they added in Royal, and I feel like that last episode is there. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, if you guys haven't watched that last episode, but you watched everything else, do that. If you haven't watched that last episode and you haven't watched the series, I say watch the series. Also play the game. Play Persona 5 Royal. It's fantastic. It's a lot better, in my opinion, than Persona 5. And Persona 5 is still a great game. So you will not feel cheated if you bought and played Persona 5 and then Royal came out. You would not feel cheated. Pick it up. All the stuff that they added in there was well worth it. Even the little things I've mentioned it's the little things that I loved the most about it. So there's that. Actually, hold on 1 second here. Okay, yeah, here. Hold on. I gotta get rid of this thing right here. Okay. So yeah, that's basically when. So then actually, I think after the first week of me. No, I think I did it for 2 weeks. I think I did it for Wednesday, Saturday, then Wednesday and Saturday, and then after that, I was like, you know, fuck it. We'll do it 3 days a week. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for at least 3 hours those days of a stream. And yet it still took me, I had 30 some parts. I think it was 32. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was 32. I really would have loved it if we could have ended on 30, but that didn't happen. I did love it though. I guess I could say everything new happened after. It was 30, 31, 32 were all the new stuff. So I like that. I like that a lot. Like, it was all the third semester stuff. Majority of it. 30 did start off with the end of vanilla, but then it went straight into the new stuff. And I love that. I love that a lot. So yeah, we did that, and that's stream mean. I will mention the streams more so at the end of the video here about what's to come in the future. So again, let's look in the past here. Let's look at the last 3 months. So on April 3rd, we had Resident Evil 3 come out. I did my Let's Play of that. Fantastic. Loved it. I had a blast in it. April 10th, the big one, probably one of the biggest games that came out this year, along with Persona 5 Royal, was the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I love that game. We platinumed that as well. We did everything in it, basically, and I love that game so much. It's definitely, if my top 10 game of the years would include remakes or re-release with extra stuff, so like Persona 5 and Final Fantasy, that one definitely be in the top 5 for sure, just because of how much I enjoyed it a lot. Trials of Mana came out on the 24th. I haven't picked that up. I don't know. It looks really good, so I might pick it up at some point if maybe. I don't know. We'll see if that will adjust the line a little bit. Not really, but oh well. And then we had the Sakura Wars came out on the 28th. I was very interested in it. I haven't really saw gameplay on it. I don't know. People say it's somewhat good from what I've seen. I don't know. I haven't really been paying much attention to it much lately, and maybe I will look into like some gameplay of it just to see how it's like. So there is that. Excuse me. I need to check the time because I am recording this a little later than I normally would, and I gotta get to work in a few. In May, we had the Iron Man VR. I don't have a VR set, so it's whatever. On the 19th, the Wonderful 101 Remastered was supposed to come out, and it did digitally. If you did kickstarted it, I honestly just got mine last Wednesday after like a week of it being in like some limbo thing. So I finally got it. I don't know if I'll do videos in it or not. I don't know. We'll see. It's not really up there right now, but we'll see. Minecraft Dungeons came out. It looks fine. Not very interested. 28th was Shantae and the Seven Sirens, which looks beautiful. The 29th, The Last of Us Part 2 was supposed to come out in May, but then they pushed it again. I believe they pushed it again like the day after I recorded the update, like they did last time. So there's that. But we did get Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is currently one of the LPs that I am playing, and I hope you guys are enjoying that as well, because I'm having a blast in that game. Alright, then we get to June. June was a pretty big month for a couple of things. On June 13th, on Saturday, a rare Saturday release, we had Persona 4 Golden come out for the PC, so I hope everyone enjoys that. Was it actually? I think there's something else on here, but I failed to mention it. No, I guess not. Okay. So yeah, Persona 4 Golden came out on the PC, so that's fantastic. More people get to play it, that's great. I want to talk about some of these other games first before I get to the big one that came out in June. June 22nd, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, surprise one. I believe we got info on it sometime in May, I believe? No, was it April? I think April was when we kind of got some news about that, and then they released it. They released that big Kingdom Hearts 2020 trailer, which I did a little talk about in as well, so if you guys want to watch that, you can watch that as well. And so yeah, and then SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate came out on the 23rd, so that's great. And that's all the games that came out in June. And of course now the big one, The Last of Us Part 2. When it was announced, I was excited for it. I was super excited for this, and then I saw the leaks. I fell victim to the leaks, and it really drained my excitement for it. If you're someone who plays the game and enjoys it, good on you. But someone like me, the main reason I really loved The Last of Us, the first one, was the story and the characters. They were really compelling and such, and I really liked it. And I read the leaks, and I'm like, give me a second. Sorry about that. Work late. So The Last of Us 2, I read it. I'm not upset about the one thing that I feel like a lot of people are upset about. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I've been watching Jacksepticeye play the game. I'm not as far as I should be. He honestly, just today, released the last part of it. I don't know. The gameplay doesn't look as different as it did in the first Last of Us, which I'm okay with. But I also don't think I've really gotten to like the meat of like what a lot of people are complaining about as well through Jacksepticeye's videos. I've only watched the first 2 parts out of his 12, I believe it was. So I'll continue watching that. Right now the story is not as good as I feel like the first one was. And even reading the spoiler stuff, I'm like, man, the story doesn't look or seem as good as it's going to be as the first one. I don't know. Do I think... I feel like there's a lot of bad things about that game, the Last of Us Part 2, and I don't know. It looks, like I said, the gameplay was honestly, the gameplay in the first one was like the weakest part for me, but I still enjoyed it, and the gameplay doesn't look any different from the first one to the second one, and with the story being as crappy as it seems to be, I'm like, I don't know, so... I'm holding off judgment until I have watched all of Jacksepticeye's videos, and then I will decide for myself, it's like, what do I do? What do I want to do? Type thing. Do I want to pick it up and play it? I don't know. So we'll see about that. I think I mentioned in my Dark Road, my last part of Dark Road, Episode 1, Episode 1 of Dark Road, Part 3 for me. I think I mentioned the whole, if it becomes free for PlayStation Plus at some point, I will pick it up then. But again... that was before I've been watching Jacksepticeye's videos, and I don't know, maybe it's the whole scene, him having a blast with it, maybe like, I can have a blast with it, but I don't know. But again, if you're enjoying it, good, more power to you. Let's get into the new stuff here. Alright, in July, some big games coming out here. We have July 10th, we have Deadly Premonition 2 coming out. I'm definitely excited for that. I mean, I don't know if I'll pick it up. I didn't play the first one. I really wish I did pick up the first one when it was free for PlayStation Plus, like I think like at least 2 years ago now on the PlayStation 3. So I really wish then. The 17th, we got a big one, Ghost of Tsushima coming out. I'm super excited for that. I haven't seen much of it, but I saw a little bit of the gameplay, and I'm like, that looks fantastic. I'm super excited for that. And then we also have the Paper Mario, the Origami King coming out. I have mixed feelings about this because I love the first 3 Paper Mario games. You know, the Paper Mario, the first one, Thousand Year Door, of course, I feel like is everyone's favorite. And I did not mind the Wii one. The Wii one I think was still okay. Everything past that was utter garbage, and I didn't play them. But from what I've seen and heard, people did not enjoy them. Color Splash and God, don't even get me started on the 3DS one. I feel like the good Paper Mario one was the one with Mario and Luigi as well. That was a good one. So, I'll probably pick this up because it looks like it's kind of getting back to like the charm that those original ones had, so we'll see. Destroy All Humans remake coming out. I might pick it up. I don't know. I never played the first Destroy All Humans, but I've heard a lot of people like it, so. Fairy Tail, actually from what I've heard, apparently it's coming out on the 3rd. I don't know, mixed reviews or something come out. I don't know. I probably won't pick that up. Yeah. Not that much coming out in August that really interests me. And again, these are all games that interest me so much. There's probably some games coming out in August that interest you, but for me, not so much. The only ones that's really get me is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. I've heard nothing but good things about Crystal Chronicles, and I don't know, I might pick this up. It looks good. And then the last month, September, we got some good ones coming out as well. We have some big ones. We have Marvel's Avengers coming out. I'm actually super excited for that. I was super excited. I did not really like the way that they looked in that trailer. The first trailer, I'm like, oh, they look a bit rough, and I'm pretty sure that's what Square did when they pushed it. Because, yeah, when was that supposed to come out? I think it was supposed to come out in, like, March this year, and then they pushed it. And actually, as a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, I believe Cyberpunk 2077 was supposed to come out in September now, too, but then they pushed that again. Or maybe it was October. I can't remember. So then there's that. We also have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remaster coming out as well on that day. So that's cool. And then we have 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim coming out on the 8th. And I'm super excited for that. That was one that like Atlas teased like years ago. And I'm like, oh my god, that looks super cool. Now we're finally getting it. And of course, guys, at some point in 2020, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories is coming out. So at some point, maybe it's coming out in September. I don't think so. I feel like we're going to get that between September and December is when we'll get that game. So I'm super excited for that one. Super excited for that. Alright, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, let's talk about the next live streams. So, as I mentioned, I platinumed Persona 5 Royal on my last live stream. That was platinum number 94. That means I have I'm 6 before I get to that big number, the triple digits of 100 platinum trophies. And what I'm doing is, guys, I'm doing a live stream of all the Kingdom Hearts games for the PS4 that I still need to get all the trophies for. So what that means is that Kingdom Hearts 1, we will play Kingdom Hearts 1, get the last trophy that I need for that, and get that platinum. Then I'll go to Chain of Memories, get that last trophy, get that platinum. Then we'll go to Kingdom Hearts 2, get that trophy, get that platinum. Then we'll go to Birth by Sleep, get that trophy, get that platinum. Then we will do Dream Drop Distance, get that trophy, get that platinum. Then I will play 0.2 Birth by Sleep Fragmentary Passage, get that last trophy. There's no platinum trophy for it, but it's still like a whole completion sake thing. And then we'll do Kingdom Hearts 3, get that trophy, get that platinum. And that'll be platinum 100. And if I could get a few more trophies before that Friday, which is when I'm streaming. I'm streaming on Friday, July 3rd at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys want to watch me live, that is where I'll do it. I'll do it on not this channel, the RPG Kingdom Kid channel. Link to that channel is in the description below. If you guys want to subscribe and such, that's when I will be live streaming that game, or those games, is July 3rd, Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope you guys are there to watch, because it's fun as hell. I'll get to be at number 100. And if I can get enough trophies, the Kingdom Hearts 3 Platinum Trophy could also be my 8,000th trophy. I'm very close to it. I just need to get a few more, and I have 15. I believe I need to get at least 6 trophies left before I can do the whole 15 thing. So, very excited for that. So, alright, so that's the stream. And then afterwards, I'm going to take a bit of a break. Not a long break. It's actually going to be probably like one weekend of a break for streaming. So I won't be streaming for a while. I do enjoy it a lot, but then I'll come back. And I think I'm going to go back to the formula of streaming Saturdays and Wednesdays. I kind of like doing that. You know, we have a stream at the end of, like, on Saturday then somewhere in the middle of the week. I actually like that. And the game I will be streaming, I will mention more about that on at the end of the Kingdom Hearts streams, so don't miss that, guys. And then yeah, and then we'll go by there. So of course, and you know, guys, if you are interested, as I mentioned, I'm doing Xenoblade Chronicles, and then I have Ghost. Oh, I'll be right back. Alright, as I mentioned, currently on the RPG Kingdom Kid channel, we have Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition and Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace going on. That game will probably be wrapping up shortly. I have no idea how long I still have left in Xenoblade. I probably still have a bit left in that game. That game's a chunky bit, and I love it still. So yeah, and then yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, I might let's play the Paper Mario, and I'm trying to see what else I might do. Again, maybe I'll do a live stream of Wonderful 101. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I have all these games. Oh, Marvel. I will definitely do a LP of Marvel's Avengers, for sure. Alright. Alright, guys, that's an update video. I'll be back at the end of September for another update video unless something else comes out. So, again, be smart, be safe, be healthy, everyone. And I'll see you guys next time.